Welcome back to Motorsport Manager, trying to continue here with the Battered and Bruised challenge, the final challenge. And I'm thinking about this. Obviously the key is going to continue to be Hall, and I did think about one thing, which is I think I might be pitting him a little bit too soon. Or not Hall, Schmidt. I've got that backwards. Schmidt's the key. I think I'm pitting him a little bit too soon. And I think I want to go a little, because he's been doing well on those super softs for a couple laps or so and then falling off. I tried to pit him the first time around at the end of lap 1. And he couldn't make up the distance. I didn't pit him the second time, and clearly there's just no way that we're going to get competitive with the other tires that are all going to be on inters. We have to go to inters. The only question is when. I think we can get 2 laps or maybe even 3. I'm going to go for 3 here. I'm going to sort of straddle the line there on his fuel burning, going with high, but definitely go with push on the tires. And see if pitting him a little bit later will allow him to get more out of these tires. I don't know if that's going to be enough. I might need some luck. Definitely think I'm going to need some luck to beat this challenge. But it's time to give it a whirl again. Hoga was already behind further, running wide. We're in 7th and 10th. So Schmidt having a little bit of trouble back there in the pack. And Hall usually moving up to the front. Having some trouble with Dufour, at least was, and is, and yeah, back down to 8th. That's not good. I need a good first lap from him so we can get up with the leaders, especially Esposito. And us being stuck near the back of this group it's just not going to work. Oh, there goes Hall. Look at him. Now it's a little damp out there, but he's up to 6th. So, okay, and Schmidt back in 11th, now 10th. But you can see he's still, he's still holding in there. Gonna ignore him for now. Yeah, we're watching the rain. Up there's Gruber has... Oh, bingo. Everybody's got to stop. This is really going to help. This is a big break for us. And no, I don't want you to pit, but I definitely want Schmidt to. Bingo. Now go in for inters. And of course, both cars going to switch to low on the fuel burn. And might as well go on the tires too for all the difference it's going to matter. Preserve your tires. Go to low. Alright. And Hall is up to 4th. With 2 of the 3 drivers ahead of him on inters, but O'Sullivan is not. Let's see who comes in here. Oh, it's only, goodness, it's only a few seconds left, and then we're going to go live again. So that's not going to help me that much. Thought that was going to last longer. We're going to go live as he's going into the pits. Let's see what the weather, but the water is getting deep enough. I still think I got to try to go in. I don't think I can get in that 3rd lap with the water like that. And nobody else coming in. And we went live and I didn't switch back on Hall. Let's do that. Schmidt, let's go medium and push for now. Well, actually, I think I probably want to go with push and push. High and push, I mean. And let's see how we're doing here. Now, Hall is trying to get around Campbell, which would be a key spot. It also would be key if I lost a spot to other drivers. Up to third. A nice pass there. Terrible turn by them. Up to second behind good old Esposito. I think we want to go down to push on the tires. We do have quite a ways we've got to make on these, and we've burned them a lot. And frankly, probably even neutral for the moment if we can avoid it. Let's go down to high on the fuel. And then over here with Schmidt, gradually trying to make up ground. And he's going to try to max out his tires, because he made the recent pit stops, so we should really try to keep pushing on them, get the most out of them that we can, and gradually catch up to the field. And looks like he's very slowly catching Esposito or staying the same, which is not good with a 24-second gap. And Hall appears to be catching Esposito even with neutral on the tires, which is interesting. Be a really nice pass to make if we could make it. Yes, I think we're catching them, and Schmidt is now too. Down half a second there. So that caution was not as much of a break as I thought it was going to be, but if I can get close here, I'm going to switch up to at least push and try to make a pass. Oh, for goodness sakes, you can't. That's just time I can't afford to lose. Switch back to neutral on the tires for now. Yeah, that lost at least 3 seconds. Oh, you're up behind Vega. Go ahead and go push to make sure you get by. Okay, back down to neutral. You got a few seconds to the next car. And Hall staying right behind Esposito. So you know what? Let's save the fuel. If we can be right behind Esposito and then beat him on that switch over with the tires like we did the first time, then we should be fine. We're able to get Esposito to bake his tires. We're at 49%. Esposito at 52. So we need him to overuse his. I'll have to watch how that goes. Here comes Schmidt making another pass. Stay push on the tires here to get through this traffic. O'Sullivan ahead next is the final car, still out on dry tires. Nice move around that turn. And now we've got lots of room of us ahead. And Hall losing time now. Push a bit here to keep the tire temps up. And Schmidt is doing it just to save some time. Vega is in. And I think going wide on that one turn might have killed us. But I want to play this out anyway. And we are not many laps away from making the switch. See Esposito at 38%, Hall at 34%. So they're close, and we just got to win the pit stop, but I think probably, you know, definitely want to send in Hall going with that fast pit stop strategy. Looking to get lucky that one time that we need. Not yet. Although that actually, I think that was a mistake. I should have come in. Where's Schmidt? The thing is, Schmidt, I don't think can make it for 16 laps. Maybe. Yeah, that was the lap. Well, they're on lap 11. It'd be 17. Yeah, okay, go around one more. And I should have brought in Hall. But we'll do it this time. Come in for wets. Try to shave a second. And now that Schmidt's around, go with attack for the rest of this lap. Switch to wets. Also going to try to shave a second. See where Esposito is, and probably not coming in, I don't think. Yep. He stayed out longer last time as well under wet conditions, and it hurt him. And I think that's going to happen here again. And here comes Schmidt, who is really not gaining a whole lot. There goes Hall, and Esposito did go in. Okay. So we've got to make that pass. If we can. Let's go high and push here. See what we can do. But regardless of everything else, Esposito, just Schmidt so far behind, and if he hadn't gone wide, he would have been a couple seconds better, but that wouldn't have saved him. Hall might make this pass. Other drivers probably going to have trouble with their tires. Going to have to pit because they're over aggressive. So we could move up there, but how do we get by Esposito? He's at 90%, Hall's at 93%, so he's really frying them. Well, let's just play this out and see what happens. Probably need to get a little more familiar with the end of the race, because even if I don't make it this time, I'd like to have an idea of what's going to happen. I did it once, and most of them pit, but a couple didn't. But if Esposito is one of the one that pits, then maybe we have a chance. Maybe. Hall is fading behind, not really catching. We're just going to go back to medium. 87%. What about Esposito? 81. So Esposito's burning the tires a lot more. And we're just going to try to bide our time here. Although I say that and we start catching up. Let's go after it then. Come on. Get by. Back off through the rest of this. And then go after it again. Yeah, I know. Why don't you just make it happen? Boy, close. Pulling aside. Come on, come on, come on. There it is. Now switch down to medium and hold them off. Or her off, actually. And now let's go with that switch to neutral. How far is no, go to backup. Slow down and go to the backup strategy. Okay, go to low then. See if we can do anything to back up Esposito. We got to go to push on the tires here. Going as slow as we can, and I don't think we're back far enough. Nope. Okay, switch up to neutral, and then I want to see how much fuel we're going to save per lap on neutral, because I want to know when to switch Schmidt over. Right now I just want him to get speed, close the gap here, because after some of these other drivers go in, and we're going to try to stay out, it's the only option. I want to know when I have to switch this over so he doesn't run out. So Hall's at a 0.25 deficit going into this lap. It's actually quite a bit. He's saving almost a tenth. So I can push for a bit longer now with Schmidt, for sure. Oh, we got to push on these tires. Hall's going to win easily. Schmidt is the question. We got to back off now to neutral on the tires, cool them off. And burn the fuel for 2-3 more laps. And again, is gradually catching the others. It's just, at least for the moment, not enough. So we're at 41. Esposito at 38. Dufour 37. Schmidt 39. 43 for Campbell. DeGraaf 28. So Campbell is a big problem, because that's another 10 seconds ahead. We're getting close to the point where we have to back off the gas now. Nope. I'm going to call it here. Switch back down to neutral to try to extend these tires just a bit. So just over 4 laps to go. There goes DeGraff. Campbell has better tires and is 8 seconds ahead. I don't see us doing anything about that. Schmidt's at 26. Dufour at 21. Esposito 21. Good grief, went wide again. Twice in one race. That's going to do it, but I'm just going to see who comes in and who doesn't. That's okay. Esposito and Dufour both coming in. And there goes, you know, there goes whoever that is just by me, DeGraff. Second to last lap and just flying by. Of course, without those two running wide things, that doesn't happen. Campbell went in as well, so the only one who didn't was Schmidt. Yeah, I think I've got the right strategy. I think things just have to work out basically perfectly for it to have a chance of working. Because then I don't fall behind all these guys. Yeah, we're not gaining that much time when they pit. I gotta find a way for Schmidt to not fall that far behind, and having him not screw up on the turns might be a start. So I think I want to do a bunch of restarts here then, and then anytime anything goes slightly wrong, just restart, and eventually we'll get far enough into the race with enough brakes that we have a chance. Hall again going to go all out. I mean, I have a good chance. I think Hall would have won 2 out of 3 of the attempts so far, so I have a good chance with him. See if we can get to the third one. And here's Schmidt falling behind. I don't want to burn his fuel too much when he's not going to gain the benefit of it. I may change that later, but that's the way I'm going for now. I want to see how competitive Schmidt is on that third lap. Because I know he can be competitive for 2. Now we're starting to get the water trails. First lap down by 4.6 in 8th or 9th. by Dufour. He's falling a bit behind the leaders, but that doesn't really matter because, oh, there's Gruber going in. Now he's in 6th. Let's see how well he does compared to Dufour for a 3rd lap here. Yeah, there's Dufour going by. Yeah, now we're wet and it's not through. Nope, I don't think that works. I think I want 2 laps. So it's just too wet on lap 3. So I want to come in after the 2nd lap with Schmidt. I think that's the sweet spot. Not lap 1, not lap 3. Lap 2. Boy, really struggling is Hall here. I don't like that first lap. Not at all. I need Hall to be pushing towards the lead, definitely in top 5, something like that. And also for Schmidt to pit on lap 2. Those 2 things I'm really watching for, and if I don't get them, it's just going to be a restart until I do. And Hall continuously starting better than Schmidt. Once again, Hoga runs wide early. Seems to almost be scripted. Yeah, and Schmidt just fading. But then towards the end of the lap, he bounces back. And I just don't care that much also when it comes to that. Because here he is right with the pack. Don't so much care where he is in the pack. But look at Hall. 10th again. See if we can pick up anything going into lap 2 here. Gruber crashes. We're coming in for inters. Definitely shaving every second we can. So yeah, towards the end of the 2nd lap, we're now up to Hall pushing for 5th. Schmidt's going to come in. You know, I'm going to stick on high with Hall. Nope, go down to medium and push. Actually, no. High and push. And Hall now 3 seconds back and really needs to get this pass on Campbell to be up with the leaders. If we were ahead of Campbell, I'd be feeling good. 2.5 seconds back of Esposito is not good, but it's not terrible either. Come on, stay ahead at least there. Yep, bingo. Slingshotting up to 4th, although Campbell went 2. Still, we're gaining on Esposito. Okay, all that's fine. And Schmidt went in. And is not quite as far behind as he was before, but I don't know that it's enough to matter. We definitely need to have no mistakes from him. Hall's trying to get by Campbell and hasn't managed to do it yet. Oh, there's an edge. Come on. Oh, it's close. But I've got the inside. Nah, nope. Come on. Now Dufour up behind. Losing the spot. Don't know if it's permanent. Got to go back to medium on the tires, though. No choice. I'm gonna keep pushing the engine for a bit. Looks like that's going to be just enough to hold on. Definitely a little rough for Hall so far. Schmidt up to 9th. Working his way through the dry tire traffic now. Hasn't gained a whole lot, about a second on Esposito. Having everything Hall can do to just hold off Dufour, and now didn't. Ugh. Schmidt wasn't doing well, I'd restart this one. Fade back to neutral for a bit here till we catch up to O'Sullivan. Now let's push it again. Yeah, get out of the way, you dork. Schmidt, you can't hang around with this guy. Lost maybe half a second there with that unfortunate situation. And Hall has gotten by Dufour and is fighting with Campbell now. And I think we got it. Now the problem is we're almost 4 seconds behind Esposito, but if the second part of the race goes like it did before, that still might be good enough. We are gaining on Esposito. Okay. That all is fine. Let's switch back to neutral here for a bit. Schmidt continuing to slowly gain ground. Now we got to start watching the weather. Hall should be able to go in whenever it's best for tires. Schmidt really can't go in until after lap 11. Buy a bit of time here. And we're going to go in now for wets. Schmidt's going to wait another lap. Okay. Don't like having our cars bunched up like this, that's for sure. It's not helping Hall at all. But Hall is just barely into first ahead of Esposito. Now can he hold it? Very open question. But Esposito's tires should wear faster than ours. And once we start having this under control, I would like to slow down and back him off. Now Schmidt, 20 seconds. It's usually about 24. So this is better, and I still don't know if it's good enough. Now we want to go neutral. Want to keep as much wear on the tires left as we can. Try backing them up now. I think we're going a bit too fast to do that. Switch to medium. Switch all the way down to low then. Yep, looks like it doesn't matter. Yeah, now we got to go up to like push it. And Schmidt is not gaining any ground. Now he will start doing so once he has to start pushing some. Dufour up in front of Schmidt. Question if it's good enough. And the thing is, this has been Schmidt's best run. I don't think I can do much better with him. So if this doesn't work, then I need to change up the strategy. So he's got 19 and change seconds behind Esposito. Less than 14 behind Dufour. At 76%, they are at 71, 68, 72, 71, 72. So he's got an advantage in the tires, but only a slight one. And once he has to start pushing, even that's going to go away. And yeah, we're pulling away here, so just go back up to medium, run it out. Nothing for Hall to do but go home and win the race. And it's all about Schmidt. Seem to be maintaining the same or slightly falling back compared to the other drivers. Definitely got to go to push now. I continue to think that we're just too far behind, but I don't know what else to do. 13.6 behind Dufour. And about 16, almost 17 behind Esposito. That's still gaining ground on Esposito, about the same with Dufour. Gaining slightly there perhaps, but I don't see a way to close this gap with the speed we need to close it. Eight laps to go. .6 for Schmidt. Again, I can't ask any more than that. Let's go and drop back down to neutral for a bit. And we're at 47. Esposito, 45. Dufour, 44. 47 for Schmidt, same as us. Campbell, 44, a bit lower. DeGraaf, 42. So, and it was Schmidt, the second Schmidt, who stayed out last time, I believe. We're going to have to back off to medium fuel usage soon. But not quite yet. Keep rolling as far as we can. $15 seconds to Esposito, 13 to Dufour. I'm barely catching Dufour at all. Okay, so 6 laps to go. I think at the end of this lap we go back down. I think that's what we got to do. Possibly slightly before that. Don't think so. I think we're waiting all the way to the end of it. Yep. Now we'll go back down. Almost a 10-second lead for Hall. Less than 15 to Esposito. Still almost 13 to Dufour. Let's go neutral again for a bit. Too bad. Yep, and now we're going to see the beginning of the pits. Up to 6th as DeGraaf goes in. And once again, Schmidt's just a real problem. Got better tires. And I don't see any way to catch him. And we're 9 seconds back. We were 8 seconds back last time. Other than hope he's dumb and stops. I don't see anything here. Yep, we're real aware of that. Dufour ran wide. That's a surprise. Yeah, down to 10 seconds. Don't care. Although you can back off to neutral if it makes you feel better. Go ahead and go high here. So we've got a little bit more that we can use. Esposito not coming in. Dufour is coming in. Problem is, it doesn't matter unless we get second. Okay, there's Esposito and Dufour in. We're up to third behind Schmidt. And right about there, we've got to go back down. We'll go back down to neutral. You can see we're like 7 seconds behind the other Schmidt. Meanwhile, Esposito is going to track us down fast. Yep. If this was the last lap, okay, but it's not. There's still another one after this. We're down to 5th, and that's not the last spot we're going to lose. Yeah, we just lose too much time here at the end. All the way back down to 7th. Our tires are too worn. And I'm thinking I want to wait longer before bringing Schmidt in. The weather isn't good for him here at the end, but what's really killing me is the tire wear. I'm thinking have him drive a little bit with inters on the super wet track, like, I don't know, maybe two additional laps almost. I think I need to get out of him. It's either that or make a third stop. I think driving a couple more laps on inters would not be as bad as making a third stop. Hall wins. Schmidt in 7th. And we failed, because we got to finish second or above. So if I have Rainer Schmidt take a couple more laps, and then he's got better tires at the end to hold those guys off, potentially. That still doesn't explain how the heck I'm going to catch the other Schmidt. So, yeah, I'm going to have to wrestle with that, but clearly I don't have the winning solution yet. And I'm going to have to leave it there until next time. Thanks for watching. More Motorsport Manager as I continue to try to find an answer here coming up soon.